Oh.
Fucking, I just hit start, and you're saying, oh.
Well, my Dr. Pepper was over here, my DP. My deeps.
That's not my problem now, is it?
So here's the thing, alright? Look, we forgot to do this. You see these magic houses where they sell you magic? Look at this. There's a little path through the woods. Oh, fuck, what's over here? There's some fucking wizards.
Are they wizards, or are they just old men?
We'll see when we get there, but I'm assuming that they're wizards. Always assume that old men are wizards until you talk to them. They're the 12 sages.
Oh, see, they're not even wizards, they're sages.
This is Lucan. Pip-pop, pop-pop, I don't care. This is... orbs. I get it. I know. And this is... 4 powers. Great. You watched Avatar. How about you?
Were there 4 powers in Avatar? What's that about?
Earth, fire, wind, water.
Well, that's like in everything.
I know. And then this man is saying, 200 years ago, the Fiend of Wind teamed with that of water to destroy civilization. This is a post-apocalyptic setting.
There were 5 powers in the Fifth Element.
There were also 5 in Captain Planet.
Oh, Heart.
Yep.
And he was a big old fag.
He was. Oh, what did you say? You said, as you restore life to the orb, we will reveal more secrets. Please see us repeatedly. What a bunch of fucking cock teases.
Well, they just don't want to give you everything at once. They don't want to overwhelm.
I want everything at once. So quickly go to Volcano. And you said, here's a canoe!
Oh. That's where you get the canoe?
That's where you get the canoe, is you go over here and an old man in his pajamas gives you a canoe.
That is a weird place to get a canoe.
And so, yeah, when you're out here in town, people start talking about, like, the fucking sages or something. What? Here?
Is that a secret?
No, this isn't how Final Fantasy 1 works.
Oh.
Nothing here. Just to rub it in. Nothing here. And so now you see this river? Canoe!
Yeah, you just keep it in your butt.
Okay, so this happened in the far, far past, so I'll be right back where we're getting back to the present.
Pleasant.
This is actually just another quick check-in. I forgot that I was even gonna do this, but
you were a dwarf?
Yeah, but like when we were in this dwarf town, Final Fantasy, we never opened any of these fucking treasure chests. We just came in here and just did our business and left. What do you gotta say? Great. Remember that time you needed to get that crystal for that witch, he sang? Yeah, I remember that.
There's nothing there.
Hooray!
Oh, shouldn't he be saying, Lally Ho?
Lally Ho, yeah. Dwarves can see in the dark. He knows his Dungeons and Dragons.
I get to play that game. That's 4. I have to play 3
Oh,
and 4.
I thought you were talking about 9.
No. What is it? It goes through... You would play 9.
That's why I was confused. I'm looking for the floater. I'll bet with it I could float anything.
I got a floater.
We're
Actually,
gonna have
might have been sinking to the bottom lately.
Oh, you see? I don't know what that means. I'm not a poop doctor.
Maybe like a high iron diet?
Their blacksmith is named Smith.
Oh, that's real creative of them.
How about you? Oh, thanks. Here he is.
What's he gonna smith for you?
I would make a truly legendary sword, however my supply of adamant is exhausted, and you dumb motherfuckers don't have a fighter.
Why don't you just take all those swords right there?
Because we don't have a fighter to equip them anyway.
You could take them and sell them back to him.
Nick, we have 155,000 gold! We don't have a fighter, there's nothing to spend money on! I'm drowning in gold!
You're welcome. You can buy all your spells.
I have. Because we're also out of spells, because I don't have a real fucking mage.
He is a real mage.
No, he's not!
Don't belittle him. He's a jack of all trades.
Yeah, master of none.
That's not how that ends in my life.
It actually isn't how it ends in the real saying and people stop it too early. It's a jack of all trades, master of none, better than a master of one. Dragon sword.
Do you need that?
Here's what's nice about the dragon sword. Here's the thing, coral sword, I was going to throw it away. Thieves can equip it.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the thing about the dragon sword. Thieves can equip it.
Oh.
Look at that. Look at what we have now. I still mean to sell all these other things. I just haven't got around to it. Get off my back.
There's a silver sword.
Whatever.
There's a wooden hat.
We are not competent enough to wear wooden hats.
There's a silver mail.
We don't know how to wear wooden hats.
There's more money. There's a house. There was a house in
There's
that
a
box.
house. So now we're gonna get back to the fucking town. Wow, I just fucking. We'll do a montage just so you can see where it is. But yeah, now we'll get back to actually doing stuff, and it's gonna suck.
Well, while you're... No, you can't talk while you're montaging.
You can talk right now if you just got something to say.
Well, you could go over the 5 Venoms.
That's true. I was tasked with watching a kung fu movie from the 70s, Shaw Brothers film, called The 5 Venoms, and it was pretty good. It was alright.
That was a good choice?
It was pretty good.
There are worse choices to make?
Definitely. Here's the thing. It's so good, I'm not going to spoil how it ends. Because if any of you want to watch a kung fu flick on Netflix, try 5 Venoms.
Or just try kung fu.
And then when you're done, try 5 Venoms. So there's an old master, kung fu master, and he taught 5 people his kung fu. He's in the Poison Clan, alright?
Oh, that's why they're the 5 Venoms.
Yes! Here, let's not press that button. Let's press this button and that button.
Mm-hmm.
So you can see that I'm that cross. I'm in the bottom group, and I'm gonna follow the coast down and around to the southeast because that's where we were when we got that canoe. That's where we're going. So the first one was the centipede. Centipede school kung fu.
Oh, they hurt when they bite.
Because some of them are venomous. And then the second one was the snake style. And so the centipede specialty is that he could chop and kick really, really fast as if he had 100 arms.
Oh.
And then the snake one.
Senta is like 100.
Yeah, and then the snake would make little snake fangs out of his fingers and hit people with those. And they were also like, he is a master of dexterity and moving. And as they're saying that, he's on his back, awkwardly shifting around, trying to fucking crawl under some, obstacle course shit.
Mm-hmm.
Then the third one was the scorpion. And he would hold his hands out like scorpion pincers, and his feet were the stinger. So he's the master of kicks. Then the fourth one was the lizard.
That's a weird one.
Which I would not normally consider being poisonous. And he can, run up walls and stand on walls.
And shoot his tongue out at you?
Well, all they showed was him fucking putting out candles. He would climb up a wall and then sweep his arm and take out a bunch of candles.
Oh, and so he's like a stealth man.
I guess so. And I was like, okay. And then the fifth one was the toad. And the toad was almost invulnerable and super strong, where he could bend metal, but he wasn't fast at all. He was very slow.
And he'd get you high as fuck if you licked him.
Yeah, he was a poisonous toad. And so, here's some scorpions. We gotta get out of here before they start kicking us.
Mm-hmm.
So then the master is training a 6th student, and he's like, I'm gonna die before I'm done training you, and we don't have time to figure this shit out. So fucking, I feel real guilty that I trained those 5 dudes and I didn't teach them morals or anything, so I'm worried that they're just out there fucking everything. So could you go out there for me and just, and make sure they're not fucking everything? And he's like, but I'm a little baby bitch. You didn't teach me shit. How am I supposed to do that? And he was like, look, I'm not saying that all 5 of them are gonna be bad guys. I'm saying that they're probably bad guys.
Mm-hmm.
So try to make friends with one of them, because you plus one other, you could take out the whole other 3. It'll be fine. And so that's how it starts.
And then he didn't make friends with any of them.
Spoilers, he does.
Damn it.
He actually makes friends with 2.
What a friendly man!
So there's another thing that he says, is he's like, there's this guy who was in the Poison Clan, and he had a bunch of fucking money, and he's fucking Old Man Steve, or whatever. Nobody knows what anyone's name is, because all of the 5 Venoms were trained under masks, specifically so they wouldn't know who each other is, so they couldn't, bind together. And then, even the Master isn't sure who they are, and he's also not sure who the Old Man is, because that's how the clan worked.
Mm-hmm.
But he's like, this old man is, going to die soon, and he has a bunch of fucking money, and the whole Poison Clan is gonna feel like it belongs to them. So that's a good place to start. Go talk to that guy. This power staff, although worth a lot, is garbage. Go talk to him, and maybe he'll help you because he wants He wants to keep his money.
Uh-huh.
So it turns out, well, minor spoilers, but you can figure it out pretty quickly, that all 5 Venoms are in the same town because they're all trying to get the old man's money.
Oh, so it's easy.
And so then from there, it was very clear to me right off the bat. Okay, so now...
So all you have to do is just call up the Jingohan, or whatever the fuck their weird Korean name is.
Or the Jingwon?
Yeah, whatever.
Jingwon
I
Mafia.
don't speak frickin'...
Actually, we're going to save real quick.
I don't have a cool racist name for them.
So the next thing we're going to do here is we're going to start a very painful process. I'll finish the 5 Venoms real quick by the time we get up there.
Uh-huh.
So then it became very clear to me who 4 out of the 5 Venoms were. Like, within a couple minutes of Ping Pang being in town, it's like, oh, that guy's a jerk, that guy's a jerk, that guy's alright, I don't know about this guy, but I think he's okay. And so there's only like one of the 5 that's a mystery for most of the movie. And then there's a lot of, here's the thing. There's a long stretch of time near the beginning where there's not a lot of kung fu fighting. These guys are actually worth killing.
Those are giants. There's a hallway of giants.
I walked through it.
No, you walked into it.
No, while you haven't been watching, I walked through it. I went through the hall just to make sure there's nothing in there. Just giants. But yeah, they tease you with like one kung fu fight kind of in the first half. And a lot of it is just like them trying to kill the other guys without kung fu, like using the fucking legal system and a whole bunch of other bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
I should actually make sure that I have... I don't need potions, do I? This is probably enough. Famous last words.
Okay.
And that's all I want to say, because it's a good movie, and if all that intrigues you, then go watch it, because it's on Netflix, and it's good. It's a good kung fu movie.
I was supposed to watch the first part of Berserk.
Oh, that's true.
But instead, I beat Yakuza Kiwami 2.
I did that also.
But not last night. You did that like 2 nights ago. Or
I
3
think
nights
it
ago.
was 2 nights ago.
It was 2 or 3.
I think it was 2 because Jesse's friend Jay was over.
Oh.
And they were kind of giving it the Mystery Science Theater treatment, because it's very melodramatic. But also, like, they got quiet as the finale was happening.
Because it's fucking good.
It's pretty good. I was worried because there's basically 3 boss fights at the end, and after the first boss fight, I was kind of like, that wasn't it, right? Like, we got more to do. That wasn't shit.
Yeah, the second one was shit.
Second one was also kind of shit, but the third one was like, okay, this was a boss fight. We had a little boss fight here at the end.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly found the boss fights at the end of Kiwami 1 to be a lot harder.
I did too. Except for the one that I thought he was a bitch.
Did you? When you're fighting in the apartment?
No, I'm talking about 2. Like, I thought that
2.
one was pretty tough. Maybe even harder than the one in 1.
Oh, Knife Shoes.
Yes.
Knife Shoes is a fucking prick.
Yeah.
Fucking hate Knife Shoes.
You should buy some.
You like this thing I'm doing where I'm using these heal potions over and over?
I don't care.
Well, you're gonna be seeing a lot more of it.
What if you run out?
Yup! Yup!
I also started this morning, because I only had like 30-40 minutes, so still not enough time to watch Berserk.
Yeah.
I started the Majima Saga.
Oh, I haven't started that yet.
It's, so you could have started it while you were playing the game, and it looks like you can send stuff to Kiryu from the Majima Saga. Like, you deposit $100,000 in the ATM.
Oh, that's how Zero worked.
And then, like, but it's not, it doesn't give you the money. It says it'll give you, like, something of equal value or something.
Alright.
So I haven't done it yet, because I don't have $100,000 yet.
Oh, how embarrassing.
I don't know how he levels up. You get an email from the man in black or whatever.
What a piece of shit.
You know those emails that you get where the guy's always like, power up? And
tutorializing.
Yeah, but not Kiwami Bob, it's the other one.
Yeah, it's the man in black.
Yeah.
I think that is legitimately Knife Shoes, that piece of shit. That fucking garbage-ass garbage man.
But he's like, oh, here's some guys that you can fight if you want to get stronger. So I went and I fought all 3 of them. And he's like, here's some more. If you want to fight them, you can get stronger, you're saving. But I fought all 3 of them.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get any stronger.
So here's the thing. From going around the towns, and you actually do have to go back to a previous town, we learn, if you have a floater, you can make anything float. There is a floater in a cave, and there's a buried airship nearby. So we're not going to go to the volcano right now. I think we could go and do the volcano, probably, but it'd be real fucking rough, and there's a bunch of equipment in there that we wouldn't be able to wear that we would be able to if we did this. I'm not fighting basically any fights in here, because almost everything you fight has instant kill or stone attacks. Or it's just garbage like this where everything has a paralyze on it, and it's not worth my or your time.
But it's also worth the next time.
Next time, get ready.